Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Ronald the Peculiar One, where I play video games, do little takes, reviews, my opinions about life, about real talk about whatever I'm in the mood for. Sometimes I do it in my videos, sometimes I just keep to whatever the game is and things surrounding the game. Other times I use the game as background to talk about whatever I want. So let's get going on this. I'm playing arcade games, as you can see on the screen. Now I'm going to give Double Dragon 2 a go. I did not practice this or anything. So, well, I could do Galaga. See the difference? Galaga, the current one, and or the arcade version, and then there was another Galaga that they did later. I don't like that one. This one here is awesome. And it's Double Dragon 2, The Revenge. Apparently it's the arcade version. We can compare it to the NES version. I like the NES version because it was one of the games I got as a kid growing up. So this one here is supposedly the arcade version. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, we'll go with something else. Oh, yeah. I was thinking that they wanted me to go online or something. Now I'm not sure. I got a lot of these, so I'm gonna play the original. Well, it's not showing it. Looks like it don't have it. It's skipping it. I'm gonna play the middle one. Guess we're playing this one. And I will play it until either I cannot get anywhere or I beat it. See, that's what I thought it was. I'm getting on no internet. Add coins. Okay. Double Dragon 1 had where you just used the side button. And it would do the elbow thing. Let's turn the music up a little bit. Yeah, this does look like the arcade version. I never played the arcade version on the cabinet with the quarters, so let's just get going. Let's see how far I can go. If the game is complete, if I get stuck or something happens, I'll just give up on it and move on, and I'll finish the video off. I also tell you where to get free PC games and mobile games every week. It's usually every Thursday. Sometimes it's right when it comes out. Other times it's in the evening when I put it up. Killed her instead of punching her. Wow. And I probably should have practiced a few minutes to get the buttons figured out. Okay. This could be a problem. Look at them. They won't stop moving around. Figure out what the elbow is. Did they have the elbow in this game? I know they did in the original Double Dragon 1. Okay, there's the elbow. It's very difficult to use. And then you gotta change the buttons. If you're pointing to the right, you gotta use the buttons to the right, or you will not be able to punch or kick. See? I'm using the buttons to the left. Now if I use them to the right, it kicks the opposite direction. That's the jump button. Yeah, that's kind of difficult to do. Where's the stuff at? There it is. Oh, that is difficult. Okay, that's a little easier. Alright, I got it. I got it now. Yes, I think I do. Well, let me jump. It's not gonna let me use the... Wow, this is harder than the NES version. And it doesn't work very well. Yeah, it doesn't work very well. See, it didn't even get them. It's supposed to get them when it does that. Yeah, they don't. They want you to use all your quarters up. See, but it doesn't work. They don't give you time to do it. See, it didn't even do anything. On the NES, if you do this, it hits everybody surrounding you, regardless. So, there you go on that. It didn't do anything. Worthless. It's a worthless move on here. There you go. Yeah, not very good. Yeah, this is gonna be an issue. I gotta find the better, might have to use the kicks. Yeah, this is difficult. No! Let's see if we can continue, and we can. I'm gonna need a lot of quarters for this one. Man, these women just want to throw knives. Man, that's messed up. Is there any other moves I can do? Side buttons, do punches. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. Look at that. Not very. Arcade's kind of awful compared to the NES. His kicks don't even do anything. See, it doesn't even do anything. These are some awful controls. You like it. Oh, that one. See, it doesn't do anything. Look at that. If you use that, again, if you use that on the NES, you would already knocked him down. This is gonna be difficult, because you have that the jump and twirl is an awesome, powerful move on the NES. Not here. It's punch a kick. I think there's a knee kick, isn't there? That's the most powerful one, is the knee kick, if you can figure it out. See if I can figure it out. As soon as you get the knee kick down, if there is a knee kick on here, you got it made. It's the elbow. And again, I did not play this to practice or anything, so it's basically random buttons until I figure it out. Because if I can get the knee down, the knee kick down, I can do this. Like that. Do they have the knee kick on this? I know they have it on the NES version. Yeah. I guess it's punch. Until get him, I guess. Ain't that one. I would already defeated these. That need to find a move I can use that's better than just kicking, punching. That's the jump. Yeah, there's one. Yeah. Maybe it didn't have that knee kick in this one. The NES version, I'm gonna say it, had better moves. No headbutt, bunt, that. Yeah, I don't see any knee ones. That's the only knee one there is when you grab them and knee them in the head. Pretty bad. This is gonna be a problem. I'm gonna be like this all the way through the game because I don't have any special moves. And this doesn't really work. There it goes. Why didn't that work before? Don't work on him. Yeah, doesn't work very well. If I could do that knee kick thing, flying knee kick or whatever, he'd be gone already. Look at this, ridiculous. I don't like these controls. I already lost all my men. Lost like 4 quarters right here. Kind of frustrating me. There's a power move. Where it's 3 hits. The 3rd hit, you really do a power punch. Using both buttons at the same time. It's not working. See, it's not working now. What's wrong with these controls? Look at this. Ridiculous. Yep. It's official. The NES version's better. I don't usually say that because the arcades were supposedly better because it could talk, better graphics. I'm still looking for the... There's that other move, but I can't find it. I wonder if we even have it on this one. Might be doing it for nothing. Ridiculous. Oh, wow. I'm already frustrated with this. It's not enjoyable now. It's official. This game is a quarter eater. Probably spend a couple $10 on this to beat it. Make it 20. It's just a fist fight now. Nothing special about it. Didn't even throw it. Because the controls change as you change around. It was like that on the NES version too, but it was a lot friendlier. I'm gonna say it's kind of stupid. This game is definitely awful. The controls are awful. Yeah. So what's that one button doesn't do anything? It just... This button's dead. The X button does nothing. I tried every combination that I could think of, and there's... I've got 3 buttons. I'm pushing 3 buttons now at the same time. The elbow. Elbow is the only thing that... It's not very reliable either. Okay, I've had enough. I've had enough of this. Yeah, pardon me on it. I'm just frustrated. I want to enjoy it, but it's getting kind of unbearable to want to play this now. But I never played it all the way through, so... What in the world is that about? The kick is good if you can do it right. Well, not always good. Man, this is brutal. I'm gonna have to use something like this. Kind of repetitive, though. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, I apologize for not being that good at playing this thing, because it's just kind of getting my behind handed to me here. This is ridiculous. Look at them all. This is definitely made to eat all your quarters up. Double Dragon 1 was easier than this on the arcade. This Double Dragon 2 arcade is... I know a lot of you probably enjoyed this one, but not me. I'm not enjoying it at all. I want to. Remember I told you, if you don't enjoy a game, then the game's probably not for you. Quit running around. Just come bite me. Dang. It just kept... You see how they kept doing this? That was annoying. Now, here we go. They're gonna... get around. They're gonna get on the... both sides of me, so I can't get them. See that? They're trying to get in between me. Yeah, just so that they can do that. This is kind of pointless. I wonder if they have that one spot like on the NES version where you have those invisible platforms where you have to time it right to get up there to the door. Yeah, you gotta be kind of. Yeah, I don't want to say it. kind of naive, I guess you could say. To stand at the arcade cabinet and continue playing this, because it's no Double Dragon 1, that's for sure. It's the only way I can get him. And then he still grabs me. If I could have that knee kick, and I have no idea if it's on this game because I did every combination there is. And I can't find it. Can't find the combination. It might not even be on this game. Like I said, the NES version was one of my favorite Double Dragons, which was part 2. I did not like part 1 or part 3 on the NES. Part 2 was the overall better one. And as far as the arcade versions go so far, is Double Dragon 1, the original for the arcade, is the better one. This one here is just, the controls are just awful. See, that's all you get is a... This is the move you get. Jump off. You're better off jumping off anyway. This game is awful. I cannot do it the other way. The other direction, no. Just like, I don't care. Ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Look at that. It's deliberate. The programming is just... The programmers, shame on you for making it like this. See? And they get around me and they... just... Alright, I've had enough. Thank you so much for watching. It was frustrating. I might finish it off the video where it's not recording. I might just do it that way and just finish it since I got this far. But I'm not gonna play it any longer on content because I'm not really enjoying it. It's frustrating. I thought it would be at least close to the NES version. I know the NES version is different from this one, but the arcades are supposed to be, you know, better graphics. It has a lot of the talking. Remember, it had the voices. That was a big deal back then because they couldn't make voices for the games because the games were too small, or it filled up the memory too quick, so you couldn't add voices until later on, and they started adding voices. But the arcade version had all these extra boards for audio and for the voices and stuff, which made it bearable or cool. This game is not bearable for me. I am going to attempt to go ahead and finish the game because I never finished the game. I never really played this through. Double Dragon 1 was the best one. And my take, even though it's old, even though I beat it several times with the virtual quarters and stuff, it's still the better choice. Double Dragon 2, I'm going to say it, thumbs down. It wasn't very... It's just frustrating. The controls are awful. The NES has similar controls for the kicks. You know, if you're gonna use the kick button, you gotta point a certain direction for it to kick that direction. It's still kind of similar, but the NES version was more friendlier once you understood it. And that jump spin kick, like I said, where it goes, that hits everything. It hits everything, even if it's a couple inches away from the foot. It's a little bit of distance away from the foot. It would still knock them down. It didn't matter. It was a powerful move. I was searching for the knee kick. I couldn't find it. It might be on here. It might be just very, very difficult to do. But to me, it seems like it's more of a jump roundhouse kick instead of a jump knee, like a flying knee kick. It's not there. All the other moves are somewhat there, the elbow and stuff. But again, that flying knee kick thing is, it's like the most powerful move there is. Plus the jump and spin, that those two are the best moves. And on the NES version, and the fact that I cannot find that move, there's a chance that it's not on in this game, and I'm just wasting my time. But I will continue playing this off video, and I will see if I can figure out how to do that knee kick or flying knee kick thing. But I just don't see it happening because I don't think it's on here. I don't think they have this. I don't think they have that move. And of course, that their jump and spin kick isn't powerful at all. So this is definitely, the programmers, what they had in mind was to eat your quarters, and that's what arcade games was. It was to eat your quarters and take your money. That's basically the main goal for it, so they can profit. But the NES version, it wasn't just about profit, it was to entertain you and actually play the game and enjoy it. This one is a no-go for the arcade version for Double Dragon 2. The arcade version is awful. The NES version is the way to go for that, and that's my take. You can take that or leave it. It's up to you. Thank you so much for watching. And I know the video is getting longer, but I'll finish this off video, and when I play another game, maybe I'll talk about this game a little bit more before we get going on the next one. So, very frustrated, not enjoyable for me. It's just a shame, but I will finish this game because I really want to see how this one's different from the original, or the NES. Double Dragon 2 is the original for me for this one. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I know it frustrated you. If it frustrated you, you know, it frustrated me. Hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it anyway. Take care, everybody. Moving on to the next video.